All right, Monarchs, welcome to the homework help video for worksheet 1.5. If you have not yet watched the tutorial videos for lesson 1.5 and filled out your notes, please do that before doing the homework. That'll help greatly. Today we're going to go over a few of the questions and I'm going to show you which ones that I want you guys to do. All right, so I only want us doing the front part, so the front half of this worksheet. So we're not doing the back at all. We're only doing the front page. So we're only doing numbers 1 and 2, but we're doing every part of numbers 1 and 2. Okay, so we're only doing numbers 1 and 2. You do not have to worry about this back part here. Okay, you don't have to worry about this back part here. Just gonna cross it off. If you want to do it for extra practice, you're more than welcome to, but you do not have to do it, and you will still get full credit. Okay. All right. So remember, every time that there's a number outside of parentheses, we want to distribute it inside the parentheses. That's what we're doing for all these. Okay. So I'll take a look at F with us because it's a little bit different. All right. So if you look at F, you can see that we have a negative out in front of our parentheses. All right. Anytime we have a negative outside in our parentheses and there's not a number there, we want to treat it like a little -1. Okay. So it's almost like there's a little -1 outside our parentheses here. All right. So we have a -1 outside this 5x minus 8. So what I'm going to do is distribute that -1 times 5x and -1 times -8. So my two multiplication problems will be -1 times 5x, and I'll have -1 times -8. Okay. So if I did -1 times 5x, I'd get -5x. That's because is a negative and that's a positive, and 1 times 5 is 5. But since one's a negative, one's a positive, we get a negative. And then if I did -1 times -8, remember two negatives always gives me a positive, so I have -5x plus 8. Okay, that's the correct answer for 1F. All right, I'll do 2B with you guys as well. Okay. I'll do the first part and you guys can do the second part. All right. So we have this first distributed property here. We're going to do 3 distributed into the 2x and into the -5. It's going to split this into two different multiplication equations. Okay. So on one multiplication equation, I have 3 times 2x. All right. And the other one, I have 3 times -5. And remember, you all see we got that from up here. We have this 3 distributed into the 2x and in the -5. So we set up two different multiplication problems. So if I did 3 times 2x, I would get 6x. And if I did 3 times -5, I would get -15. The next step would be distribute this 4 into here, and then we combine like terms. Remember, combining like terms just means that we combine numbers that have the same variable or numbers that don't have any variable at all. So there is going to be another number with an x here because we do see another x, and there is going to be another number with no variable at all. So there will be some combining of like terms, but I will let you guys try that on your own. If you have any trouble at all, please feel free to reach out to me via email. I'm happy to do some tutorial sessions with you if you want, or I'm happy to schedule some time to meet outside of our Zoom if that's something you're interested in. But I don't know that unless you guys tell me. So please feel free to reach out to me or Ms. Salazar and request extra help. Okay. So like I said, that was our homework for today. We're only doing numbers 1 and 2. Do not worry about the back. If you need extra help, please reach out to me via email. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.